good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where I'm here at Maserati Alfa Romeo of Daytona Beach and I have something very awesome right behind me. Now, it seems like I've been getting a hold of Trofeo versions a little bit more often. We're talking about the Ghibli Trofeo for 2022. This Grigio Martia with Rosso interior Ghibli Trofeo is awesome, and it only has two options on it. One of them we rarely see on Maseratis that I have to show you guys here today. And just as a refresher for you guys, remember, the Ghibli Trofeo is the baddest Maserati you can get behind the MC20, all right? 203 miles per hour out of the twin turbo V8. We have to cherish these engines because we're not gonna see them much often as we're going to hybrid and electric technology moving forward with the Stellantis group being fully electric by 2027. That doesn't give us many years at all to enjoy the beautiful twin turbo V8s like this one behind me today. So we will do some revs and some blips for you guys in this thing, but let's talk about the options. Let's talk about everything this car offers. If you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel because when you subscribe, it helps grow the channel and get more opportunities to get more amazing, incredible Maseratis out to you guys on the channel like this one today. All right, guys, so with the rumors that we've been hearing about the Maserati Ghibli possibly going away in the 2023 or 2024 lineup and just being the Quattroporte as their only sedan in the lineup, well, you have to appreciate cars like this because this might be the final hurrah for the Maserati Ghibli that started back out in 2014 to help relaunch the brand here in the United States as well as all over the world. So with that said, we're definitely just going to appreciate these V8s as they come in because it really is something serious. All right, now this spec, I told you guys, there's only two options on this specific car. Everything else is stock, and those two options are on the exterior. So with that said, everything you see in the interior is how this Trofeo comes. So I'll break down everything for you guys, but I'm gonna try to see if you guys recognize what the two options are on the exterior, all right? And then we'll break it down in the sticker towards the end of the video so you guys can see. But again, there's an option that you don't normally see on these cars that is rarely optioned out on these cars, shall I say. But Maserati Alfa Romeo Daytona Beach decided to take a chance and do it, and I think it looked phenomenal. So with that said, Grigio Martia, that is our exterior color for today. That is the darker of the grays, all right? You have Grigio and you have Grigio Martia. This is the Martia. It's a nice dark look. I love it. But with that said, let's talk about what makes the Trofeo by the exterior if you guys don't know how to set them apart. So when you look at a Maserati Ghibli, you're gonna look at basically what you're seeing here, but right up top in your hood, you have some breathable vents, all right, for that twin turbo engine that pumps out 580 horsepower, all right? So the V8 needs to breathe a little bit more. So we have our nostrils here, functional nostrils, all right? That gives it an even more aggressive look, I feel. Now you also have some carbon fiber accessories that come standard on the Trofeo, like the side blades here, all right? So you see the side blade done in carbon fiber, as you guys can see it. Had to get it focused, all right? You also see the front lip and the front bumper, the front fascia here, all done in carbon fiber as well. And then you'll see the vertical slats on the grille have a center feed through to where other Maserati models have a matte insert here, all right? These are solid. There's a center feed through here for extra cooling as well. So you'll see that only on Trofeo models. Carbon, the slats, and you also see the nostrils. Now, something else you'll only see on the Trofeo, well, the Trofeo badge. That makes sense, right? All right, so the Trofeo badging, the script right here on the front fender, and you also only get the red vent panels there, all right? So over your portholes here, you get the red kind of script, or not script, but you know, kind of cladding there, all right, to make it stand out even more. So that's always red. You can't change the color on that. Maybe you can on the fitted stereo if you do the customization options, not sure. Also, you get the Italian flag here on the B pillar, just for some heritage, but that is standard for the Trofeo, and the strike through on the trident here on the C pillar, all right, standard for only Trofeo models. It's like how the Gran Turismo for the MC models used to have the red strike throughs on the front trident. Same kind of deal. Now, for the back, there's not much you can tell about a Trofeo model versus a standard Ghibli model, besides the fact that the carbon fiber rear diffuser is here to add a little bit more aggression and style. So you can see the rear diffuser here with the shark fin kind of like look. It's all carbon fiber for that rear diffuser. Other than that, there's not much more you can tell about really the back that would say, hey, this is a fast car, all right? So with that said, I think it looks great. You know, with those additions, you can add stuff like the carbon fiber package They would change the B and C pillar parts to carbon fiber, mirrors carbon. You'd also get a carbon fiber spoiler, stuff like that. But I mean, standard, that looks pretty good for the Trofeo and what it comes with, all right, without the extra options, because what the options are on this car has nothing to do with it being a Trofeo. It's actually options you can get on any other Maserati Ghibli, just to let you know. Now, set aside from this being a Trofeo, again, we have that metalescent paint on the Grigio Maratia paint job here. We also have here the new emblem, or shall I say, the new, look and branding for the 2022 lineups for every Maserati. We have the full LED, all right, matrix headlights here. We do also have the big trident, which lets you know we do have level 2 autonomous driving here as well on this Ghibli. Now, the big wheels on the side, 21 inches, all right, 21-inch Orione forged wheels. These are huge, and obviously the biggest wheels you can get on the Ghibli. I mean, just take a look. I don't think you can get any bigger than that here, all right? You can get 22s on a Levante, but this is as big as it gets on a Ghibli. These wheels are awesome, all right? You have the big drilled Brembo brake rotors, the Brembo brake calipers with the white Maserati script, and those are anodized rotors as well. All right, so it looks all good together. I just love this whole combo. All right, the monochrome center cap, all of it looks really good, really aggressive, and that's what you want for this type of model. Now on the side, you'll get the blacked out window moldings, all right, body colored door handles, and same for the mirrors, and you get your sunroof up top as well. We already went over that trident there, and then in the rear, we do have our boomerang tail lamps, all right. We have our new Maserati script for 2022, all right, with the big chrome piece here. All of it's kind of shaded out like a night shade, all right. Give it a nice little clean look, and then you have the Ghibli badge here, which is shaded out as well. Now, again, we talk about the back because we do have that carbon fiber rear diffuser for the Trofeo, but we have the black exhaust tips, all right. We have the honeycomb surround, which is not functional, all right, and we have dual exhaust tips on each side, so quad exhaust. So with that said, we'll step back so you can see all of that, see how it looks, the stance and everything that comes with this Ghibli here, and then you guys can kind of make your, I guess, assumptions, your judgments. What do you guys think about the look of this overall exterior for the 2022 Maserati Ghibli Trofeo? Man, I think this looks really good. I mean, obviously, red calipers, all right, the red script on the side with the portholes, and then you guys can see the Rosso interior. We'll go to see that in a minute. Let's talk about what's under the hood. Let's talk about the fuel consumption, the cargo space, and we gotta hear her talk to us, right? I mean, it makes sense. Let's do that first. Let's hear what she has to say in standard mode, and then what she has to say in Corsa mode, which is standard and the only model you can get that has Corsa mode, the Trofeo. What's good under the hood? Well, you guys already know what's up. I mean, this is why you get the Trofeo lineup. This Ferrari-derived engine with the carbon fiber center, all right, that carbon fiber engine cover with the V8 badge and the Trident badge, the red manifold covers, I mean, look at that. It's beauty in itself. But then we talk about what it can do. 580 horsepower, 538 pound-feet of torque out of this twin-turbo V8, pumping out a 0 to 60 in 4 seconds flat with a top speed of 203 miles per hour paired with this rear-wheel drive ZF 8-speed transmission. This is something incredible. And again, guys, we don't know how much longer this is going to be around. Not saying this engine, because obviously Maserati is making their own engines now, like with the MC20, like what you'll probably see on a Grecale, so forth, so on. But we don't know how much longer we're gonna get internal combustion engines, all right? And we're not sure if we're gonna get a Ghibli in the next model years. So this might be something that the Ghibli might be going away, and this might be the last we see of this kind of engine in a Ghibli. And a lot of you guys said that this is what the Ghibli should have come out with when it comes to engine specs right off the bat, I say this is a good way to send it off. If we are losing the Ghibli in the next coming year or so, this is a good way to remember it. Now you're gonna be spending some time at the fuel pump for a twin turbo V8. That's normal, right? All right, so you're thinking, well, how much? 16 combined city and highway, 13 city and 20 highway, premium fuel only, as you guys probably already know for this Ghibli Trofeo, all right? So with that said, we gotta go check out the practicality of this thing, all right? So we do have a 13 cubic feet trunk. That trunk does shoot up because there is no automated trunk option, so there's no button to lower, raise it, or lower it and lock it. So it's just flying open unless you use your key fob or, you know, your actual hand there. You can't necessarily open it how you would like to. Now with that said, you also have the 60/40 rear folding split there, all right? So you got plenty of space, all right? You have tons of room up front, but you do also have a false floor here. But if I lift it up, you will see the tire inflate kit, the spare tire, the jack as well, and you have your battery. Oh, my hand got caught. And you have your battery tucked away underneath there. One take Jake, all right, guys? I'm not gonna edit that one out for you. You also have your front plate, so you can mount your front plate to the car if you need to. We don't need to here in Florida. A little extra storage for the cargo net there, and that's about it. Nothing too crazy with the trunk. It's practical. I'm sure it could be a little bit more practical, but I think it does its job well. Let's step inside, but let's see if we have soft closed doors. We do. Soft closed doors for the front and soft closed doors for the rear, guys. It's important because 2022 they changed soft closed doors. So the 2021s had it standard, 2022s they do not. So had to bring that up for you guys. It is standard on this Trofeo here because again, we don't have any more options, all right? So there's no interior options. I would include that as an interior option, so you know that comes standard. Anything you see in here right now is standard. Piano Fluide natural drill leather seats, all right? So the Piano Fluide natural drill leather seats are amazing, all right? Heated and cooled. I mean, look at these things. They look so good in the Rosso color, all right? You also have the Trofeo embossed logo right there in the headrest. I mean, wow. And then you have the aluminum pedals down here as well with the brake pedal. You also have your seat adjusters in aluminum and gloss black and your aluminum illuminated side sill, all right? So not only is it aluminum, but it illuminates as well, lights up, all right? So that looks good. I mean, this whole setup looks good. All right, before we get in, you'll see what the main premise of the interior spec is with the Nero leather, all right, Nero stitching as well, carbon fiber trim, and you also have your aluminum trim around the doors here for the door handle. You have your seat memory done in aluminum, and you have your Harman Kardon sound system as well. This whole setup looks great, especially with the spec here. Dark gray with the red interior and black interior. Rosso and Nero is just, wow. All right, so, well, before we step in, you do have a nice sunroof there with a full Alcantara headliner, just like these pillars. All the pillars are done in the same Alcantara headliner and all that same flavor as well. And then we step inside. We know all about this car, right? I mean, we've seen a lot about it. This isn't our first rodeo, but you will notice right there on that Speedo that we do have a V8 badge right there where the RPMs rev up to 7,000 RPM. We will notice that that Speedo says 230 miles per hour for the top speed that it can reach on this. Now, we know that it's 203 miles per hour. Whether you get further of that, hey, don't try this at home kind of thing. I'm not gonna condone any speeding. It might go past 203, maybe you'll see 210, maybe you'll see somewhere in between that. Who knows? I'm not gonna try it, but with that said, you do also have your column mounted paddle shifters on the back, full aluminum. I love these things. You have your full leather steering wheel, all right, with the perforated leather on the sides. And you also have your Maserati insignia in the middle with the aluminum trim going down the sides of the airbag. You have your driver assistance here on this side, like highway assist, your adaptive cruise control, all that good stuff there. And then you also have your menu buttons here and hands-free control. This will control your TFT screen right here in the middle. All right, so you guys can see how you can change everything through there. I'm not gonna get too in-depth with all that. I've done that before for you guys. Really, I want to show off this spec. So you do have Rosso all on the dash with the Nero stitching. You have the Nero center with the Maserati clock. All right, classic Nero stitching over that as well. The MIA system, Maserati Intelligent Assistant. All right, that's gonna give you a solid looking I mean, just display 10.1 inches. Functionality is cool. I mean, you have tons of technology in here. I keep saying I'm going to do a video on this, guys. I'm just so busy with all the other cool cars that are coming out for the Maserati, Alfa Romeo, and Ferrari brand that I never get a chance to dig deeper into this again like I did when it first came out in 2021. But I keep showing you, you know, the good stuff, the stuff that you'll need, like the full 360 parking sensors and surround view camera. I mean, yeah. Yes, please. That's awesome. All right. This thing looks great. I always feel bad touching it because the fingerprints are very, very easy to get on this thing. Now, you do have underneath that your dual zone climate control. You also have under here, I can never get that right the first time. All right. You do have your wireless charging, USB-C and USB 2.0. All right. So some practicality there. You have the full carbon slab right here in the center. The nice, beautiful cup holders, the leather stitched gear select here for the 8-speed ZF transmission, 2-track system. I push that over and I can do manual mode there, or I can do drive here, all right, neutral here, reverse here, or park here. All right, so just to keep you, informed on how all that works, you do have your traction off button here as well. You have your start stop button. You have your ice mode button. You have your sport mode button. And if I hold it down, you get Corsa mode. Only Corsa mode comes on the Trofeo models, all right? That is it. And this enables launch control. So it turns off your ESC, turns off your traction, start, stops off, all that good stuff, so you can launch this car. It's awesome. Dampers here will automatically soften here. Once you turn on Corsa mode. In sport mode, you can soften them or you can keep them standard. Now you also have your menu buttons here, all right, for your MIA system, parking control or electronic parking brake. All right, extra stowage, and your center armrest, which I messed that up again. Guys, I am not being fluent here. I'm just gonna pull that open because I messed it up. All right, then you have your glove box here. All right, you can see, got the sticker there, and we got the 2 shelves there. All right, we have the Rosso leather all throughout, and again, like I said, the pillars, Alcantara, and if that will focus in, you can see that the headliner is Alcantara too. It probably is not gonna show as well as I want, but you guys can kind of see it. Other than that, I mean, everything you guys are used to, the start stop button over here, all right, the lighting controls, your extra little pocket here, good for your registrations, license, insurance, all that good stuff to stow away. Very comfortable place to be, very awesome cockpit. I know it's something that we're kind of used to. It's still a lot of the same Maserati DNA that we're used to. So I'm excited to see the new Maserati models, like the Grecale, because it changes completely on what we know about a Maserati cockpit. This whole thing is completely changed, guys. So yeah, this is gonna be some of the last times you see the interiors like this on Maserati models, all right? So again, enjoy this because I don't think we're gonna have a lot of this stuff by the end of the year. I mean, it is what it is, guys. When we see the 2022, late 2022 or 2023 models come out, all changed up, whole Maserati DNA. Now guys, I didn't go over the back, but it's a lot of the same stuff, all right? Same piano fluted natural drill leather, all right? Same Rosso leather, bucket seating, the embossed headrest, everything there, center armrest. Nothing too crazy because there's nothing much more that's really optioned out. Again, the interior is completely stock. Now what we want to see is this sticker. We want to see that starting price of $112,700 for this 2022 Ghibli Trofeo with 2 options. You're looking at a total price of $118,595. How does that make sense? Look at this. Destination, $1,195. Preparation and delivery, $300. And that gas guzzler tax, $1,700. You got to pay for a V8, guys. But you get 4 years, 50,000 miles, bumper-to-bumper maintenance for it. Now, you guys can see the 2 options. The metalescent paint for $1,200 and the anodized red calipers, $1,500. Did you guys see the calipers? Did you get, well, I was kind of putting some emphasis on it. We normally never see anodized calipers on Maseratis these days, so I'm a lot more in the Gran Turismo days, but it's very nice to see on this Trofeo. I think it looks really good. It's going to cost you $1,500 for those 4 calipers. Now, with that said, everything else is standard. What you see is what you get on this Trofeo. Tons of stuff, all right? I mean, there's just so much to go over, guys. Look at all this stuff that you get standard on this car, but it's pay to play. You pay for a lot of this stuff. Guys, so with that said, what did you think about the 2022 Maserati Ghibli Trofeo here in Grigio Maratea with the Rosso interior? Now, again, the anodized brake calipers, well, we don't normally get that option here, so it's beautiful to see. It's an expensive price, but I think for the right person, it's definitely worth it. With that said, also, is this it? Is this the final hurrah for the Maserati Ghibli? The Trofeo could be the last we really see of a great Maserati Ghibli before it's discontinued. Let me know down in the comments below. You guys think this thing is really going away? Do you think Maserati only needs just one sedan in the lineup? And do you think that the Trofeo is a good send-off? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Giving the video a like will help get it up in the rankings. More people can see it, and we can have a bigger discussion on this 2022 Maserati Ghibli Trofeo. Now, with that said, if you guys want to help further support your channel, always check the links down below. I have a one-time link donation for my PayPal, my Cash App, and my Venmo, just in case you guys want to donate $1 or $2 to the channel. I appreciate the love and support. Thank you so much, guys. You're awesome. Now, with that said, you guys can also check out the Ron's Rise TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. I'm on all social medias, all right, where you can see Ferrari, Maserati, and Alfa Romeo content that doesn't always make it there to the channel. We got the merch, all right? We got coffee mugs, backpacks, t-shirts, hoodies, everything Ron's Rise is there. And you guys got to make sure you subscribe to the channel, but click that notification bell so you don't miss one video. So with that said, you guys be blessed, have a great day, and we will talk to you guys in the next Ron's Rise video. Peace.